Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And you know what I'm going to say now? Debz Cooper, Global Stressologist. Thank you for coming today. Yay, yay. Well, we have an interesting one today. And I say interesting because this can hit a raw nerve with some people. Clearly, obviously, it's not like I'm going to talk about something that's not going to hit a raw nerve or make you think. So I would love to know if you're here live on this call first, or where you are in the world, live, replay, where you are in the world. And if you've got anything you'd love me to talk about, bang them in the comments for next time. So let's crack on about this. So today we're talking about who are the people I should keep around and avoid. And instantly I think about this and I think about should is that word that is just such an icky word that comes from often other people. So when you think about this, the people we have around us have a large influence in our lives, and they can either deflate us or they can empower us, which we know. And they can make us make decisions that sit in alignment with us or make decisions that don't sit in alignment with us. So today I'm going to show you how to be okay, actually perfectly okay, with where you're at with those around you, and being able to make your own decisions shame and guilt free. Now, shame and guilt free is actually probably one of the biggest burdens in people, and can take you down a spiral of heavy depression to a state of denial. There's different levels of shame and guilt. So I'm going to show you how to make your own decisions and be free of that shame and guilt, having people around or not having people around. So when I think about this, I think about the people we're influenced by, and there's so much social media that we're influenced by right now, probably more than anything. I mean, I'm clearly on social media. Right here, there's TV, there's your family, not even think about those, there's your family, there is your colleagues, the people you associate with in a business setting. There's those we're infatuated with. And even those we're infatuated with can influence us. When we think about this, we've got ex-partners, we've got current partners, we've got partners who don't even know they're going to be partners with us soon. So we have these people in our world that can influence us, and we often try and jump on their train without looking at who they are as a person and what we have within us. So everyone has a story. Everyone has a story about their lives. There's friends that you can, or colleagues that you can talk stories about, and then there's ones that you can't talk stories about, or maybe you can only tell certain people and not tell your parents that my friend, when they were 16, they did this, this, and this. You'd probably actually be surprised your parents might know. But, so there's people we can tell stories about and people we can't tell stories about unless we're around certain people. So this just shows you when you change your personality to be around different people, this is when it's wise for you to really assess, what's happening to me, because I'm changing my personality. I'm swearing more. I'm drinking more. I'm not swearing as much. I'm not drinking. I'm eating healthy. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. My conversations are going gossipy. My conversations are going business. When I talk about those things, is that stirring something up in you to go, I know those people who I really love to hang around with and those people who drain me. So just be aware of those. So we gel with people who are in alignment with us. We really love the people who are in alignment with us. And we tend to run from those who don't align to our world. Make sense? So the key is to ask you a couple of questions around these people. And one of them is, what do they provide me? What do they provide me? And this is actually to look at, what are the gifts they give you? What is the value to having them around? What do they provide me? And then you're going to ask yourself, because this is going to stir up some stuff, then you're going to ask yourself, what do I provide them? Now, you're not going to go to them and ask them, what do I provide you? You're actually going to tap into your awareness. You're going to go, so what do I provide them? And what do they provide me? So this is not for you to do a tick list of 10 things that you provide them and 5 things that they provide you and go, oh, this is not right. I'm a 10 and they're a 5. They've got to go. None of this. This is just about being aware of what they provide your world and you being aware of what you provide your world. Uh-oh, what's it saying? Oh, something, saying something. Don't know what's happening, but I think it's working. So when we want to look at this, just make sure that you are centered and poised when you actually look at doing this. I think this is working. Just give me a bell if you can see this, because I just don't even know if this is actually working now. Having all these little pop-ups pop up. I don't know. Maybe I probably need somebody to help me with my IT. That's probably just the least of my problems. So anyway, going back to what do they provide you and what do you provide them, it's really wise to look at it from an open point of view. But not, I'm again going to say this, but not in a way that you're going to count those things that they do. This is just to show you that why the friendship is there. If you feel it's out of fair exchange, then let them go. If you feel it's out of fair exchange, let them go. So when I say let them go, that means walk away from their world. That means walk away. Now, you can change your mind at any time and come back to them. You can change your mind at any time and come back to them. That's no problem. But there's 4 steps to letting them go. And when you're looking at letting them go or you feel it's out of fair exchange, you either decide to let them know. Let them know that we're done. And of course in a gentle kind of way, speaking from the heart. Let them know that we're done. There's another way, and let them know that, don't let them know. Just don't let them know. That's okay. The third one is wean them off. And when I say wean them off, it's when you focus on more inspiring things and you won't be as readily available for them. So when you focus on more inspiring things, you're actually going to be busier and they're not going to come into your mind as much because you're focusing on other things. That's the third one. The fourth one is respect them and you for your decisions. Respect them and you for your decisions of feeling it's out of fair exchange. So with those 4 things can stir up different emotions. And also you can look at it's family. Do I let them go? Is it a work colleague? Do I let them go? Is it social media? I need to delete something off social media or stop following somebody. Let them go. Is that what it is? So with those 4 things, if you feel it's out of fair exchange and you're sitting uncomfortably with this, the key to write down with pen and paper, because pen and paper always works for me, is write down the benefit of letting them go to them and to you. So if you're feeling like there's an out of fair exchange or it's just not working or you should be their friend because you've been their friend since they're 10 years old and you're now 40 years old and times have changed and you feel it's without growing out course or whatever, then you can tell them, don't tell them, wean them off, but you must respect them. So you're going to say, how does it serve me to let them go? How does it serve me to let them go? And then you're going to ask yourself, how does it serve them to let them go? And you're going to write as many as you can on a piece of paper. It could take 5. It's possibly going to take more than 10 answers. You could probably even do 30. I don't know. You're just going to keep going until you get it. Until you can feel a shift in your heart to go, this is okay to walk away from this, whatever this is right now. Now, a month down the track, you may change your mind. That's okay. That's totally okay. We talked about respecting decisions. But the key right now is if it's not serving you and it's not fulfilling your heart and it's not giving you a love bubble, then it's time to let it go and assess it. Now, you can just say, look, I'm just going to take the time away from our friendship for a month. I'm just going to do this. That's totally okay. But you've let them know that there's just some stuff going on in my world I'd like to deal with myself. And decide in that next month if they're worthy of being in your world. And they will think the same. So by doing the benefit of letting them go is removing shame and guilt from the situation. So I'm somebody who's a real internal thinker. My mind is internally thinking tick, 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 tick. And I don't often share to anyone about what's going on in my mind. Don't often share. So I created a story many, many years ago that protects me from people if I don't share who I am or my information or anything like that. And it's over the last 3 years, things have changed in my world, and now I'm sharing way more about a lot of things, even on my Facebook Live sometimes. So the last couple of weeks have been really interesting with me in some stuff that's been going on, and I've shared more with others than normal. And I asked myself last night, do I regret that? Do I regret sharing information with others? Are they enhancing my world? Are they deflating my world? You know, I started unpacking it. And no, I don't. No, I don't. It just felt the right time to share some things. And I know with me sharing my thoughts with people, it's allowed them to feel differently about me and me feel differently about them. And I know that they have helped me incredibly with some stuff. So I love that. I love that I've had that opportunity to unpack that and look at that information. And I do think that if I hadn't have been doing that, I would just be internally dialoguing stuff. So be aware of what others actually do to your world when you sit and take the pen and paper and look at how they actually uplift your world. But I have come to a conclusion. One of the greatest things that I've discovered is gratitude. You'll know I've clearly said that for a while. So by sharing with these people, I've had gratitude for those that I've shared with. I've had gratitude for those that I haven't shared with. And it just allows me to pull me back to what's important in my world. And that's really important for you. What is important in your world with those people around you or not around you? So be grateful for what you're going through and what you're not going through, because I'm thinking there could be a lot worse out there than what we're happening. So it's important to have our supporters, and it's also important to have our challenges around. And we can experience so much more when our eyes are open about our supporters and challenges. So open your eyes and look at the value they're giving you, whether they're challenging you or whether they're supporting you, and make that decision to let them go from the heart. From the heart. Everyone has a gift to share. Everyone has a gift to share, but often we don't see it unless we do the internal work. So that's me over and out for this topic today. I love that you've joined me. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, bang them in. If you have any specific issues with letting them go, or you'd like to ask a question on here and you know that they're also watching, don't ask it here. Send me a direct message and I can respond in there. But thank you very much. Have a fabulous day, everybody. Enjoy.